Hello and welcome back to DROD RPG, Year of RPG 2025 contest. Bad experience by Xindaris. He stole my hook. My hook! Gotta get it back. Slayer roll. Okay. Welcome. In this level, your rep is your experience. Oh no. When you accumulate enough experience, you will level up. I already hate this. Your starting level is 0, and it will go up by 1 every time you level up. When you level up, you choose between upgrading attack, defense, or health. Yep, so this is the Tactical Nexus mechanic. I really did not enjoy this when I played Tactical Nexus. But, yep, it will be a bad experience. Alright, whichever stat you choose to improve, both you and every monster in the level will make gains in. Oh, okay, well this is even worse. Even worse than Tactical Nexus. If X is the level which you have just attained, you gain 1 times attack and 1.5 times rounded up defense, or 200 times X HP. Monsters initially gain 5 attack, 3 defense, and 25 HP. For each time your level reaches a multiple of 5, all stat gains for monsters, both future and past, will double. You level up as soon as your experience is high enough. You must choose a stat to improve right then and there. You cannot choose to not level up. If you level only attack, then at level 4, monsters will gain 5 times 4 equals 20 attack, but at level 5, monsters will have gained 10 times 5 equals 50 attack. At level 10, monsters will gain 20 attack for every time you choose it. At level 15, 40, and at level 20, 80. So you could get monsters up to 20 times 80 equals 1600 attack. Okay. Yeah, so that is the thing we can do. Let's not do that, though. I don't know why it's sometimes faster than others. Okay, we are now level 1. Do we want 1 attack? Plus 5 for monsters, 2 defense, 3 for monsters, or 200 health for me and 25 for monsters. Well, I'm gonna go with health because I think it helps the monsters the least. Sure, it doesn't help me either, but we will try to get stats in other ways. Currently you're level 1. Alright. Wow, level 20 doesn't require a whole lot more rep than level 19. Alright. Okay, so we have done health. Let me grab attack. Okay, there is a weapon down here for 3 yellow keys. Good to know. We can just jump through here. It's actually not that scary. We could grab this defense, though, which is going to help against everything. Probably should just do that. Quick early stats. There is a shield behind a green door. Also a Greckle shop. Okay. A whole bunch of good stuff down here. Well, I'm going to do this first. And then where do I go from here? I can use all 5 shovels to get into this room, which has a lot of defense in it and also more shovels. Maybe that's what we do. Yeah, if I give the enemies a lot of health, but I have a lot of defense, then it doesn't matter, right? Is there anything over here that I actually want to do? I guess I can grab some attack there. It's not too bad. Attack does still help quite a bit. So let's do this first. Okay, we can start clearing out this gauntlet in order to gain... items along the way. Okay, I want the attack. If I want to do the Roach Queen ever... Okay, I just have to do that in order to get through. So this is a mechanism to make it so the first egg goes here. Just 23, which I can almost beat, so honestly, I'm not too concerned about it. As long as I never grab defense, that'll be fine. Okay. Going north was tempting. There's a brain in this room. Yeah, I think this is kind of blocking off the second half of the level, where there's a lot more good stuff and a lot of question marks on monsters. And presumably the end when we beat Tendry. Oh, the Hook Thief, of course. So I think I want to just go up here. Okay, we'll grab health. You do strike when back is turned. Attack is useful. There's some defense there. I do have a yellow key, so I can actually push forward if I want to. Also, there are 2 blue keys. Where do I need the blue keys? At what point do I need blue keys? There's one there. There's also a blue key in that room, though. Okay, nothing there. There's a blue key here. I might actually want to check those pressure plates and see what they're up. What's up with them? I wonder. Right, if I go down to the sword room, I do need 3 yellow keys for that, but that makes a tremendous difference. I can dodge around goblins easier. Completely, it looks like, in this room, because of that notch there. And, yeah, it just makes life better all around. Okay, but if I look in here, how does this work? I see. So I need 2 blue keys in order to get access to 2 weapons. If I can hold off on getting the wooden sword, I could save myself 3 yellow keys, potentially. I don't really see that happening, but good to know it's possible, potentially. No, I don't see myself making any progress without already having a sword. Especially if I'm not buying health on level up, or attack on level up. Okay, what's going on here? Welcome to the store. You'll find nowhere else to spend your Greckles. Good to know. The gates cost 50 apiece. Just press the plate in front of me if you want to restock everything. Is there a penalty for restocking? Looks like I can do this as many times as I want, and it just closes all the doors. Okay, good to know. Uh, 50 per gate, okay. Well... this isn't too bad, and it gets me more yellow keys. 2 yellows gets me a green, for what that's worth, which gets me 9 attack, and a yellow key refund. I probably just want to do all of that, honestly. Then I can hurt eggs, and a little bit of defense makes a big difference. Or a little bit of attack, rather, makes a big difference. Okay, so that's what we will do. Oh, we leveled up again. Shoot. Okay. Well, we can now break eggs. any reason to go through here. I have to go through those eyes. Yeah, they're hitting me more times now, so I'm gonna start needing defense. Oh no, there's also the brain. Okay. Like, why is stuff hurting so much? Yeah, because it's brain. Well, if I go up here, does that help at all? Eventually. We flip sides for no real reason, just because that's what Xindaris was feeling like when he designed this part, I guess. Now, there's a brain there, which we probably do want to take out. Where are my next stats? I think I want these shovels. Because... Hold on, what was behind the Wraithwing? Health. Yeah, I don't get stats in this room for a very long time. I can get defense here, it's actually pretty cheap. Let's not do that. Okay, and we are halfway to more defense. Because as long as I have enough attack that I can hit enemies, and do a single point of damage. Yeah, I could farm, but I don't want to. Okay, I could grab more defense that way. Right, goblin. I could also just buy a yellow key and then get my sword earlier. How are yellow keys looking in here if I just come in? I can fight a roach queen and get a yellow key. And then I can dig my way to another yellow key. Okay, so I actually have enough already. Most of the time when I make a save, I don't go back. But we'll see. Roach Queen, obviously. There's our 3. I could dig to save myself 200. I'm not going to spend shovels for that. Alright. And I can drop it at any time if I want to. Oh. You know what? I think I'm actually just going to do that. Because getting some attack is going to be essential. I should probably have thought about it a little bit, but no, I'm not gonna. Can't make me. Okay, so now... Yeah, I can do that. Taking a few hits. But I can get all these shovels for not too much trouble. However, now that I have... Funnily enough, I actually take 2 hits from you. I think... no, because I'm going to bump. So I'm going to take 2 hits regardless. But I can do the Wraithwings cheaper. Well, health lets me go forward, right? Okay. Now I can get past you without fighting. And I can get more shovels if I need them. Very close to more defense. If I just do a few more fights, but the problem with that is that fights are Painful. Make enemies stronger. Okay, well, there's a bunch of stuff in there, so maybe I just want to come through here at this point. Yeah, you guys barely hurt. There's more defense in here. If I do that. What opens this? Is it you? No, it's the shield. Okay, green is behind 14 shovels. Or less, fewer even, shovels and some fights. Yeah, I'm just gonna take those hits for forever because your damage is negligible, and oh, there's a green key here as well. Honestly, I should probably just buy a yellow key. They're pretty cheap, and it would get me a lot of good stuff. Like 2 yellow keys. Anything over here is just health left. Okay. 9 defense is pretty good though, because that's kind of my long-term strategy. But maybe I invest in the keys now. Or maybe I just fight something and then there we go. We'll go greed. Always go greed. You can always regret it later. But if you don't go greedy, you can't regret it. Therefore, you should always go greedy. Alright. Hey, free yellow key. Well, not free. I'm getting experience, which is a problem, but I don't have to worry about those guys anymore. Okay, so I might as well just do this. There's no reason not to. Grab that. I want a green key. Okay, I could go north. First, though, let's go... I need a few more shovels if I want that. No, I don't. I can just... What does this do? Locks me out of getting that. No, we're just gonna get the shield. We have the keys after all. Okay, Mad Eye, we want attack for that. Well, we've got a lot of keys. Let's get some stats. Mud Baby and Antlion aren't too bad. Oh, he didn't script it to remove these icons once you take the item. Okay, there's some weird stuff going on in here. I think I would rather get my better equipment first if I can. I can afford 12 keys for that. And then a relatively cheap... okay, a green key gets me a bunch of stuff in there. What does this do? Oh, it opens 2 of those. It's fine. Well, I think we do want to come up here. Yeah, not a lot I can do about them yet. More attack is good. Can dig and get more defense. That's actually pretty nice. Where's the brain? It's on this side. A green and a yellow. Okay, not really any reason to go through there until I have another green key then. Well, I should be able to get another green key now. I can actually get a few. Alright, so we're gonna go green, yellow, fill the brain. Oh, more health. Yeah, we just hit a fairly significant threshold, but we can grab some attack. Alright, now we can get through to here. There's a lot of attack in here. Oh. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. What does this do? It saves me a green key. Oh well. Yellow for green trade. We didn't make it. We would have had to fight 2 brained mud babies for that anyway. Next green key could get me some stuff. Okay, you're free. So we are actually making progress despite enemies getting stronger. I wonder if the only health strat is a good one. Considering that killing enemies does get me money, it might actually be worth farming a little bit, which is a terrifying thought. 280 for attack isn't too bad. We'll grab that. "12 shovels for more defense there. I kind of want to attack now. We're very close to more defense. Okay, unbrained mud babies are free. Mad Eye. Both attack and defense makes a big difference. Okay, are these antlines worth enough money? They are. Okay. Wonder how many different quotes she has. Okay, well, if I want more green, 2 yellows and a shovel gets me a green. Okay, I have more than enough health. I could actually just go through here. Okay, that's a better 2 yellow trade. And actually, if I go through here, I can actually just keep going. Can't I? One-way path. Okay. I have to cut through all of the tar stuff. I mean, there is a lot of stuff down there. Maybe it's time to go forward. Yeah, like I could make you cheaper. But, let's see, if I hit this, I take 2 hits from Seep. This lets me do some swaps. They close. So I'm essentially trading keys for health. 600 piece. Then I do that. And then I do that. Hold on, could I have done anything with that one first? If I do it in this order? Well, then I die. Which isn't great. And then if I do this... I mean, it's okay. Either way, I guess. This just means... I can get my attack, and I can always come back. Okay. And if I want to take 600 damage instead of taking all of that, I can switch them again. So actually, maybe I should just do this now, because I can get some stats out of it. So I'll do this. I think this order was okay. Let's just do it the other way to double check. That was terrible. And even if I mean, I guess the advantage of this way is that I can cut this before I do the toggle, right? I'll kill you, because that gets us access. And then we're spending 600 health for each swap, so honestly, probably just want to do that now. And then we do this. And then we take another hit. And we do that. And then we could still take another hit for cheaper than fighting the tar baby, right? Yes. And swap them again if we want to. So 600 for another 9 attack. How many Greckles are these worth? I could just kill them all for a level 2. Okay, so what's going on here? I need the ability to hit 110 damage to get past you. That gets me access to all of this. Otherwise, I have to do a whole bunch of fights, and this is going to expand. Or I could... Let's see, you do... reduces health by 250. Okay. And yeah, this stops the Briar. As does that. Okay, don't think we're doing anything in this room yet. I mean, I guess we could run through it. Running through it gets us a green key. And, okay, it's only the pressure plate. Only the arrow. How are my stats looking relative to you guys now, though? If I add 9 attack, things get better. Yeah, 9 attack still makes quite a difference. It almost lets me hurt golems. No, we're a ways off. Also, we need to be able to fight a water skipper. Well... Okay, we'll do that. More health. Okay, well, that's what we've got the health for. More defense. Could get some shovels here. Honestly, we're almost at a point where antlions are free. Okay, that barely hurts us. We have to be disarmed to do this. Some of these doors will toggle while we are disarmed. No, it's going to be the arrow. The arrow is going to disable, so we can only get in here while we're disarmed. So we're not doing this for a very long time. I need a yellow key, and then I can get in there and do some stuff. That's almost where I'm at. Okay, time to get more resources, I think. Time to farm Greckles. Might as well do that. Well, might as well not do that, just in case. $84, I need... let's just kill you so I'm not having to run past you all the time. Okay. Now we have a bunch of very cheap. Antlions only do 1 damage, but we can fix that. Don't need to care about you. We can confirm our suspicions here, yeah. That's the only thing it does. Looks like it. These still hurt quite a bit because I just need more attack. Or a lot more defense. Well, we're working on it. Yeah, more health, that's fine. Alright, we have stats, including shovels. Also, we have Greckles. Seriously considering buying a green key. There's a bunch of attack I can get with that. I could be doing stuff in this room. Okay, well I have like a million shovels at this point. Okay, I'm not... Until I'm able to actually hit that Omplic, I'm not taking it out. I need to be able to do damage to it. do that. What does this do? This opens this, which then forces me to do that. However, if I want to dig for this attack, if I had 50, which I do not. Well, I think the plan is still blue sword. If I go in here, they don't actually hurt for very much. I do need to attack them if I want certain things though, and I have to get you from behind for the sword. And defense is not going to work against the swordsman. I mean, I can take a hit from him, but in order to take him out, I need attack. How quickly does the numbers improve here? Barely at all. It makes a huge difference for the swordsman, though. Okay, well, I can do this now. I can get some more defense. Keeping in mind, though, 50 shovels is a lot of stats. I can pay for 12. So in the cost of this, I can get 24 shovels. Which is... eh. I'd rather just get the defense. Okay. Goblins... barely hurt. Another 100 makes goblins free. Yeah, maybe I don't need to overthink this. As terrible as the premise of this whole thing is. If I just keep doing what I'm doing... I seem to be making progress, sort of. I do want more attack, for sure. So I need 53 shovels to get that 9 attack down there. Okay, you guys are getting reasonable. Like, defense... I mean, it matters a little bit. Okay, at this point, I think these guys are just worth too many Greckles. So we're just gonna farm defense. There we go. Alright, and now... yeah, goblins are free, and they're worth a lot of Greckles. Yeah, I think I'm at a point now where I no longer care about enemies leveling up. We are Now this... unfortunate timing. This is gonna hurt. But, I mean, it's just 700 one time. And actually that can get cheaper, too. Oh, yeah. Health. I could get attack. But that is not how we are playing this. Okay, you guys still do 51. You're worth quite a bit, though. Okay, if I change you to Tar Babies, also worth quite a bit. Honestly, almost free. I think one more defense upgrade and you guys are probably good. Okay, we're gonna spend all that for the green keys. Get more shovels back. Right, some actual stats, that's why. Actually getting attack. Crazy. And that should make you a good bit cheaper. 600, huh? Yeah, you're neutral. Because there's a lot of stats in there, too. I only need to make that trade 5 more times for Solus to be free. And once Solus are free, there's so much money to be made in there. Okay, I could spend the green key there. Probably worth it. That's more defense. There's not really anything else I want to fight right now. Tempting. We can get another green key. Yeah, we have to go through 3 Solus for this, so... It's fine. Oh, we can dig for more defense here. We can, but 10 more shovels does get us 9 attack, which is pretty nice. Alright, I think it might be time to just start fighting you guys. I save 1 hit by doing that. Eight. I don't think I left myself anything to fight. Not unless I want to fight more of you, which is the same thing as what I'm doing. Or unless I want to start fighting stuff here, which I don't. Yep, this is what we're doing. This This is where we have ended up in terms of our stats. Yay, more health. Okay, I can dig through there. I'm gonna save my shovels. I'll take the hit. Fine. $234. Right, and I do need to drop all of the trapdoors. Oh, another level. More health. I do need to drop all the trapdoors. If I grab the 12, I do get the 12 shovels, I do get the attack. $12 shovels for 9 attack. It'll save me a little bit, but I think the defense at this point is going to be more effective. I wonder what Xindaris' strategy was when he designed this. Ah, we've done it. You guys are free. Now we do need some more resources, but here we got some shovels, which gives us more stats. Alright. And how much damage do Omplik do? 450? So yeah, he's gonna hurt a lot for quite a bit still. Don't know if being super greedy trying to get all of these stats is gonna pay off in the end. Probably not. The thing is, if it wasn't gonna pay off, then I should just be doing stuff earlier. I mean, I guess the water skipper. Water skipper's even harder though. What if I do 2 swordsmen? That's also terrible. 3 other units and 250 from the Omplik. Then I lose this defense. No, I'd still rather leave it. Okay, 14,000 for a swordsman. Not really any reason to go up here early. What does this do? Oh, it disables that. Because I'm going to need a blue key regardless. How much do red guards hurt? Not very much. Okay. But I do need to actually be able to kill one to get through here. Which means I am going to need 105 attack. Well, oh, I have the ability to buy more defense. I wonder if I buy more attack, like if I actually buy some attack instead of just going all in here. Well, I'm going to need a yellow key for one thing to get any progress done in here. In fact, I'm going to need 5 yellow keys to get through this. Okay, I might actually just have to start buying keys instead of defense. Yeah, there's nothing else to fight anywhere else, is there? I want that sword. So I think at this point, I just have to accept the fact that I'm not getting everything. And sacrifice the 9 and 9. I got this to free. So I can do that. In fact, I can do that. Which makes a pretty big difference. So if I came in here... If I came in here with 2 yellow keys, that's a better bargain than what we're getting. Okay. So, at this point, for the sake of having more defense, we're going to start buying yellow keys. And then we go down here, do this. We sacrifice 9 and 9, it doesn't matter. Stats are actually infinite in this, sort of. So grab all of that. Grab this. Grab this. Now, do I want to spend 5 keys to save myself 200, or 5 shovels to save 250 health? I don't think so. And I need 30 shovels for more. Well, I do need more yellow keys. I guess I don't really want to do that, though. Okay. At this point... oops, I can check down here. 9400. What happens if I buy attack? 7990. Buying defense doesn't really help against you. And I do really need attack in order to start being able to do things here, because that lets me break guards. And being able to break the guard defense, I mean, I guess I technically did before, but being able to get through guards is really nice. Yeah, in fact, that lets me start doing stuff in that room, although I need to fight 2 things in order for the mist to start doing what I want. And then at that point, I'm probably... No, I could fight you when you're down and not if I do the omelet, or the water skipper first. So I guess it's guard and soldier to start this room. Or possibly guard and seep. How much damage does seep do? I think, as much as I was enjoying stacking all the defense, I really just need some attack in order to make progress. Also, can I start making progress here, actually? I probably could have started doing this a long time ago. Alright, that lets us hurt water skippers. What do you do? I need to spend a green key to get through here. I need to spend 2 green keys to get through here. Also, there's a brain in this room, but I'm so tanky that even at double damage, it doesn't really matter. So I need 2 green keys to get through here, huh? This I don't need to ever do because if I open both of these, then I can just skip it. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of health. I have a lot of health, but we'll wait on that for now. Although, if I didn't, I'd still not be able to. Okay. Well, we could in fact do some stuff. Actually, I guess there's no reason to rearm because disarm tokens are room specific, so I might as well just leave that. Alright, that was more stats. Now if I come in here, I can get more attack. Yeah, we're not fighting you. Although you would be worth 55. Actually, before I do that... I could get myself 18 more defense, or I could get the attack. I think we're doing attack for a little bit. Did need more green keys as well. Okay, but now, like, you guys are plausible at only 6,000 damage. You can take out the Omplic, which doesn't really help at this point. Okay, but red guards are basically free, so let's look at what happens if I just do this. Get a decent amount of money. And then I was thinking I'm probably fighting you next. You then become reasonable. I guess this way. Ow. But doing that without defense hurts more. Okay. Now there is you. If I'm just running past enemies, I guess I could run past you before I do all of that, which means I should have done it before coming through here. Okay, those aren't actually worth doing. No. Yeah, that's the difference. 380 instead of 149. Well, I have all this health. Might as well spend it, right? No reason not to fight stuff in here. Okay. So there's another key there, actually, which is 3 yellows and 3 greens for a blue key. Well, now that I have so many keys... I think this is the easiest blue key to get. I'm going to be short 1, but I have a lot of Greckles. So... this point, I'm gonna buy a yellow key. I'm not gonna worry about the stats because all I can do is save a little bit on these swordsmen. I mean, I save 430 per attack. You know, let's grab at least 9 more attack. Nine more attack, saves again. 12 attack, okay, well. So I could grab that for all those stats now. Did I have access to an easy 3 attack in here? No, I think we're done. I can grab that 3 attack though. So... do that. Other way. I do have another green key. I don't need to spend right away, so I mean I could just do this now. Gets me the defense at least. $10,000 for a blue key, huh? Alright, 2,800 for a blue key. That's actually cheaper. I could have made them even cheaper though. No, it's fine. Do that. Because... hold on. No, 18 times 22 is a lot. Okay, we grab the stats from here after all. Actually, it probably... okay, health is of dubious value, so we're gonna skip it. But yeah, we can make those much cheaper. I know I'm at an hour, I'm just gonna get my blue key. So I can feel like I'm accomplished. Yeah, we're gonna do you first, because you come with a lot of stats. Alright, and now we really want 2 blue keys. So now we blow up the brain. I guess we could have done that before, it's fine. Blue key get. 100 per hit still, okay. I haven't seen any Ormites. Actually, we're almost done the level. So... yeah, I'm actually just gonna play this out, I think. You know, for a whole titled bad experience, I don't think I got what was advertised. Maybe I just, by only buying health on the level ups, I managed to get away with something, but... so it's like plus 60 either way. I guess we can check which one helps more for swordsman, since that's what matters. So you're 3304. Oh no, was I gonna autosave for both of them? 2824. $24.78. Okay. Sword first it is. Also, what are your stats looking like? I have the stats already, but attack makes a big difference. So we'll do that again. I have enough tools to do everything I want to do here. I could fight you guys for money, but you're not worth it. Actually, I guess there was another key, a blue key, that was free that I could have grabbed. Come to think of it. Because this one, it was only keys, and I have the keys for it, although I do need another green key to get through here. I have enough shovels, though. So let's grab those stats as well, I guess. I need another green key. I mean, there are some around. This is gonna hurt. Is there any health available now? Well, super cheap. I can buy a yellow key, get in here, grab all these stats and some health. I think enough health? Oh, also I can just do this. I could even dig for the 3 defense there if I really wanted to. Is there still something in here? Yes. Oh, more health, okay. More health. Okay, I can now fight Seep. 34 attack, yeah, that's, you have so much health that you're not dying anytime soon. Like, getting cheap quickly, I need to just... I mean, I could just ignore you. Just fight the other one. 320, huh? What does this pressure plate do? I never even looked at it. Kills some Steep. Okay, well, I wanted those resources when I got them. Alright, if I get... Okay, I can do this. There we go. We cut off the seep one time. Yeah, attack is kind of... It's gonna hit me 5 times, but I can grab the health and still backtrack. So that's fine. There is a brain in this room. I don't think the brain's ever going away. What is this? Staff that doesn't have a graphic for some reason? There is a challenge score point available if you only ever level up HP. This is not recommended. What do you mean? That's the easiest. There is an additional score point for which your score will be higher the lower your rep or experience is. Okay, so pacifist run. There you are. You stole my hook. So, what do you think you can do about it? I think I'll slay you. says the Slayer. And everybody laughed. So kind of just ignored those last two rooms, but that's fine. I didn't need them. My hook, at last. Hook recovered. Health only challenge. Minimal experience. I see. I have a negative score. Xindaris is the kind of person that would make a score point where everybody's gonna have a negative score. And you just want to be the least negative. So that's for killing as few things as possible. Hey, 1047th Slayer, welcome back to the city. Your hook is looking shiny and well cared for. So, how's your vacation? I don't want to talk about it. Let's just say it was a bad experience. I don't know. I think the health only strat, the health only while buying only defense early on, actually worked out pretty well, honestly. Alright, and that is 4 down. Yeah, bad experience was interesting. Next time, another Bomber 50, right? Yeah. RPG 1D. Oh no, is it going to be another one of these? Please also have something normal in here, Bomber, please. We will do RPG 1D next time. I will see you then.